Hey guys, YouTube here, and welcome back to another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team video. And today I'm going to bring you guys another investment video showing you the best team of the week and man of the match investments that you can pick up right now on Ultimate Team. Now, some of these investments vary from around about 10,000 coins all the way up to about 60k, so you guys have got plenty of different investments depending on your budget. They're all going to be special card investments. As said earlier on, we've got man of the match and team of the week investments. And for those of you who haven't checked out the previous episodes in this series, because every single week I upload the best investments you can make from the current team of the week, then you may not know how much profit you can actually make from investing in team of the week players every single week. You can actually make huge amounts of coins. For example, last week I told you guys to go and get 2 discard price informs, Susayeta and Chester. You guys can see on screen right now that I actually got them both for 10,000 coins. I picked up about 3 or 4 of each of those. And you guys can see right now that I just sold them on a couple of minutes ago. I sold the Susayetas on for around 18,000 coins and Chester for around about 16k. And that's some very, very easy profit on those cards there. And that's only keeping them in my club for a couple of days, and their prices just rise up because it happens every single week. As soon as an inform card is no longer in packs, their prices start to rise because obviously they're rarer on the market, they're no longer being packed, and their prices start to rise. It's the same with man of the match cards, and it makes investing so easy. And I've got a lot of different investments to show you guys in this video. Some of them are discard price informs, and their price will just naturally rise over time, and some of them may potentially be needed for future player of the month SBCs, and that's going to make their price rise up even more because a lot of people are going to start investing in them, and they're going to get even rarer on the market. So without further ado, let's go on into the investments, and we start off with the first card right here, which is Leander Dendoncker, and this is a man of the match card right here from the Europa League, I do believe, and this is actually his second special card. He's already had an inform, and you can get an 84 rated man of the match card for around 11,000 coins. Now, this is a great investment on a number of different levels. Firstly, he's got a really good card right there, over 80 in half of his stats, and with a good chemistry style you can boost him up to pretty much have over 80 in every single stat. And for a defensive midfielder, he looks really good. So firstly, you've got that aspect that he's a good player. Secondly, he's an 84 rated man of the match card, and especially for the price, you're getting him near discard price. That's a great price for a high rated card, because if ever there's an SBC that needs man of the match cards with a certain rating, maybe you need an 84 rated team with 2 man of the match cards, because there's so many man of the match cards being added into the game right now, it's almost guaranteed that at some point in the future we will see an SBC needing these cards. His price is very likely to rise up because people are going to think that could happen, and they're going to start investing in him. So you could keep him in your club, you could sell him in the next couple of days or weeks as his price rises up, or you can just keep him and eventually there'll be an SBC that needs him and his price will rise up a lot there. Also, potentially, Lukaku could get the Player of the Month award for this month. I know there's only been 1 or 2 games so far, but he has started off well with a goal and an assist, so we could potentially see his price starting to rise up because of that as well. We did see that last week, with obviously all of the Belgian informs on the game going up massively in price, and you will have seen if you saw the last episode that some of the Belgian informs like Tielemans, people like Dendoncker's first inform card and Gillet, they went up to around 30k and they were originally about 10k, so we could see the same with this card right here, and that's why I think he's a good investment. Next up, Dusan Tadic, and the reason I think he's a great investment right now is he's an 84 rated Premier League inform, so that's always good for Player of the Month. And also, he's under 20,000 coins, so very good one there. But also, he's been playing pretty well this month. He's already got a goal and an assist. That's why he's got this inform right here. So people are already thinking he could potentially win the Player of the Month award. And he's the highest rated Serbian inform on the game, and one of the best Premier League informs you can get, especially for the price when it comes to rating. 84, 85, 83 rated Premier League informs always go up a lot in price for Player of the Month. And if you can get him for around 20,000 coins, anything under that, then you should be good because his price is likely to rise up a good amount within the next couple of weeks. Next up, we've got Patrick van Aanholt. He's the most expensive investment in this video, but he is a very good one to get because he's not only one of the best, if not the best, left backs in the Premier League. I mean, a lot of people are using him right now in Foot Champions. I've been using him in Foot Champions this weekend. I've played 36 games with him so far, all of those in the weekend league, and he's been very good, and his card is very good right there, as you can see. And he's about 60k right now. If you can get him for 60k or less, he's a great investment because not only is he a great left back in the Premier League, he's one of the best left backs on all of Ultimate Team. People like A9 Skills have been using him in Weekend League this weekend, as have people like Nepenthes, and a lot of YouTubers are starting to use him now, and that's going to hype up his prices. A lot of people are going to want to go and try him out, and since he's no longer going to be in packs, his price is going to rise up a lot. So I think he's actually from last week's Team of the Week, but His price is gradually on the rise right now as people are realising how good he is. And if you can get him for 60k or less, his price could easily reach 75, 80,000 coins within the next couple of days. Next up, we have got Fabian Johnson. Now, right now, you can get him pretty cheaply, around 11,000 coins or so. He's a good investment as he is one of the few, if not the only, left mid in form from the Bundesliga. And also he's from the USA, so potentially could be useful if there's maybe an MLS, SBC where you need maybe some USA players, you need some informers. He could be good for that, but also he's just a really cheap inform from the Bundesliga as well, from a good league. So if there's ever an SBC that needs players from the Bundesliga as informs, he's always going to be good for that. And also he does have a really good card. I mean, you can play him anywhere really. You could sub him on as a centre mid, as a fullback, as even like a striker, obviously on the wing, which is his default position. He has got a good card, and his price will gradually rise up in the next couple of days and weeks. And I mean, you're getting him for near discard price, so he's a very good no-risk investment. Next up, Artur Boruc, and if you can ever get any Premier League informs for around 12,000 coins or less, just always get them because their prices naturally rise up. It happened with Keane a couple of weeks ago. He was in the team of the week. You could get him for about 10k, and now he goes for about 17 or 18,000 coins. It was the same with Victor Valdez a couple of weeks ago as well. And Artur Boruc, it will be the same with him. You can get him for around 11 to 12,000 coins, and his price will go up to about 15 or 16k within a few weeks because of Player of the Month. So always a good one to pick up right there. Very, very cheap in form from the Premier League. Next up, we've got Jean-Francois Gillet, and I was talking about earlier on with those Belgian informs. Now is the time to buy Belgian informs again because people are panic selling them, or people have already panic sold them. But a lot of them are on the market right now as people have been investing in these for a Lukaku Player of the Month. He didn't win the Player of the Month award, so people started selling these cards, and there's a lot more on the market as prices dropped. But you can get him now for around 14,000 coins. You can also get Dendoncker. I actually went and got a couple of Dendonkers for around 10 or 11,000 coins on bid as soon as the Harry Kane SBC came out because everyone started to panic sell their cards. I went and picked up a few of them. He's already gone up to like 15k or so now, and also Tielemans, he's gone up in price. If you get any of those informs now, their prices are gradually going to rise up because, as I said earlier on, Lukaku has had a good month so far, and a lot of people think he could potentially win the Player of the Month award. Although it is very early on in the month, he's got a good chance of winning it, and again, the hype's going to be there. You could easily see these cards hitting 25 or 30,000 coins within the next couple of weeks. And then finally, we've actually got a Man of the Match card right now. And this card is a very, very good investment, at least on Xbox. He's very, very rare. I'm not sure if on PlayStation he is as rare as he is on Xbox, but I got this card for 14,000 coins. He's got 91 pace, 82 dribbling, he's got decent shooting, decent passing and 4-star skills. And if you look right now on the market on Xbox, the last time I checked there were like 3 cards on the market. Yeah, 3 cards right now on the market. And I did see about 5 or 6 earlier on, but some of those have sold on right now. But I mean, if you can get one of these cards for 19k, say 2 people watching this video go and get these 2 cards here. Someone gets them for 19k, someone gets them for 20. There's going to be one left on the market for 60,000 coins. And there's hardly any of this guy actually on the market because he's hardly been in packs for any time at all. I think he was in packs for 24 hours. Probably like 20 of him got packed, if that. And he's just a really, really rare card. And I mean, that's a great card for a silver player. One of the best silver cards on the game. And I got this card for 14k about half an hour ago. When I got him, there was about a page of him. And right now, there's just a couple of players. Actually, right now, a few have just been listed up on the market right now. A couple for 15k. So basically, what you guys want to do, if you can get him for under about 17k or so on Xbox, maybe on PlayStation, he may be a little bit more, a little bit less. Go and check on Footbin and make sure that you can see his price on PS4, what it normally is, just to make sure you're not overpaying. But if you can get him for a decent price, like under 20,000 coins or so, a few have just been listed up for 15k. So if you can get a few of these cards here, his price is definitely going to rise up in the future because he is very, very rare on the market, and he's one of the best investments by far you can pick up right now. And you never know, like in a month or so, he could be worth like 50k, so he's a great one to go and get. And then finally, we've got 2 cards there. They're in concept just because right now I wouldn't recommend picking them up because their prices are likely to drop down. First up, we've got Inform Javi Martinez, and he's currently about 24k, but the reason I don't think is a good reason to pick him up right now is because he was actually 19,000 coins 2 days ago. So I think his price is going to drop to under 20k. I'd pick him up. If you can get him under 20,000 coins, definitely get him. But right now, I wouldn't get him right now. As I said, just wait until he goes under 20k, and then you can get him. But an 86 rated Bundesliga, Bayern Munich, and Spanish centre-back. That's very, very good because obviously he plays for a great nationality with Spain. David Silva was nominated for the Player of the Month award this month, and he's already had a really good start to the month this month as well. So potentially David Silva could win the Player of the Month award. And then you've got players like Santi Cazorla and a lot of other great Spanish players in the Premier League all of which have potential for Player of the Month. Diego Costa's another one, and we always see cards from nationalities of players who play well in the Premier League. Their prices go up as people start investing for Player of the Month. And also an 86 rated Bundesliga, and Bayern Munich as well, so one of the best teams in the Bundesliga. Centre back or an inform from that team is very, very good, because we've seen in the past, for example, you needed a full Bundesliga team with an inform in and like an 87 rating, I think it was, to get an SBC Aubameyang. And if you can get a high rated inform like this, it's always good. So if you can get one like this, he covers a lot of different options. Spain for Player of the Month, and then the Bundesliga as well. And if you can get him for 20k or less, great investment in my opinion. And then finally we've got Thauvin, and this is actually his second inform, the 86 rated version. Right now he's around 29,000 coins, and if you can get him for about 25k or less, he was actually about 24k a few days ago, but his price has risen. If you can get him for 25k or less, I definitely would, because he's a very, very good card. He's now probably the best right mid or right winger in the Liga. He's a bit better than Di Maria. He's got a lot better shooting, he's got better physical, and he just looks like a really, really good card. And I've watched a player review on him, see if he was any good. Apparently he's a very, very good player. So his price has got a lot of potential to rise, because he's one of the best French right mids on the game, and he's definitely the best in Liga. I mean, you've got man of the match Di Maria, but he's like 300k. So this guy here, his price is definitely going to rise up in the future. There's one for 28,000 coins there, and that could potentially be a decent deal. I'm going to wait though until he drops to about 25k or so. Just keep an eye on these guys' price, and if you don't see them drop, then do pick them up. So if they haven't dropped really before Wednesday, then I'd recommend picking them up. But I think their prices will drop, so just keep an eye on them. If they do drop, then do try and pick them up. But if they don't drop, then I would recommend picking them up, unless they do rise up a lot, because these are really good investments, these two final ones there. You will probably see with people like Boruc and Johnson, their prices will drop by around 1,000 or 2,000 coins within the next few days, because you do actually need special cards for the current Harry Kane Player of the Month. So their prices are slightly inflated, but they'll drop down, and you'll be able to get someone like Johnson or Boruc for around 10 or 11,000 coins within the next few days. Tadic may drop to about 17k or so, so again you can keep an eye on his price. Van Aanholt is only really going to rise. He may drop slightly on Monday evening, or very, very early on Tuesday morning, as people start selling their weekend league teams, but I think you will still be able to get him pretty cheaply right now, or you can just wait until the weekend league is over, and then his price may drop to like 55k or so. And then Dendoncker is pretty much the cheapest you'll be able to get him right now. So yeah, those are the best investments in my opinion. You can make some guaranteed profit. Just keep them in your club. It's really up to you when you sell them. You can sell them when their prices rise really as much as you want, so you can keep waiting really, and just keep them in your club until their prices rise a lot. Or if you just see them rise by like 2 or 3k and you want that small amount of profit, then you can sell them on. It really is up to you. So yeah, don't comment down below asking when to sell the investments. It really is up to you when you sell them. Just wait until they rise up in price. It's as simple as that, and then sell them whenever you're happy with the profit. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like on the video if it has helped you out. Tell me in the comments down below which investments you are going to get, and if so, which ones are they going to be. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Definitely do subscribe if you are new around here. We hit 25,000 subscribers a couple of days ago, and we're closing in on 26,000, which is awesome. So yeah, subscribe if you are new around here. Leave a like, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.